Okay, so let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Joseph Sadiq Lawal, and I am the founder and CEO at Product Profs. I'm so excited that you are here on this call today. I'll be the one hosting this session rather. I'm used to classes a lot. So we'll move on to seeing as many guests that we have on this call today. We have top product leaders, people who will lead the product team in their own capacity in their organization, and these guys will be listening to our students make this presentation and also give feedback, ask questions, and the likes. So I don't want to waste much of our time. Let's just move on to the next slide. Okay, so today is for Producthon, and that is what we call Producthon. Producthon defines the moment where our students, present their product they've been working on while learning with us over the course of weeks. So that is what we are going to be doing today. And quickly, let me show you the agenda. We're going to be talking about product profs. Then we'll move on to the presentation, and you can quickly see our program structure and how we support our learners. So about product profs, shortly about product profs. Product profs is a one-stop shop for product-related tech skills, right? We focus on everything product-related tech skills. We don't code. We don't get involved in lots of coding activities. We make sure that our students learn about product-related tech skills to make them challenge the status quo in product management, in product design, product marketing, product testing, popularly called QA engineering or QA testing, right? So that's what we do here at Product Profs. We have trainers in over 3 continents, and different organizations. As I mentioned earlier, we focus on premium no-code tech skills. These tech skills are very, very, competitive enough to even give you, that good money that you're looking out for. Well, before you make money, you have to go for value, right? You have to go for knowledge so you can dish value. The currency of value is value, right? And when you get exchange value for value, what do you get as a reward? You get money. So it is very, very important that we go after value. And that is why we take our time to make sure that our trainings are so standard to the point of you being able to dish value to access good opportunities. Okay, meet our guests. So today, we are going to be having 2 beautiful leaders in the product ecosystem, people that have created value in the ecosystem over time. They've grown their career to a very, very top level, and I'm talking about the guys you can see on the screen right now. I'm talking about Chukwemeka Oti, the head of product at Renmoney. Hi, Chukwemeka, are you on the call? Hello, Chukwemeka, are you there? Okay, I guess Chukwemeka is not on the call right now. So I'm going to move on to the next guest on the call today, and that is Olumide Okubadejo. Hi, Olumide, are you there?
Hi, I'm here.
Hi, it's so good to have you here. I'm really excited.
Yeah, lovely to be here.
Great. We are looking at getting lots of insights from you after some of our students do their presentation today, right? They've passed through the elementary training in product management to the intermediate level where they can work as associate product managers, junior product managers, and their presentation is here to show how well they've been able to understand process involved in product development, at least to a reasonable extent. So thank you very much for showing up.
And no worries. Lovely to be here. Looking forward to it.
Thank you so much. All right. So not to waste much of our time, because time is money, and I'm sure many of us have Owambe to go to. We have other things. We have other engagements for today. So we are moving straight into the product presentation, right? The product presentation where we'll start seeing these guys, present their product and all. So we'll move on to the first person on the call today who will be presenting our project is Samuel. Sorry, his product is Samuel. Samuel, are you there?
Yes, good morning.
Hi, Samuel. Good morning. you have your floor now. I will stop sharing so you can start your presentation. And you have 15 minutes, please. Remember you have 15
Okay.
minutes before Olumide and Chukemeka will give you feedback.
Okay, that's fine. Hi, everyone. Good morning again. Mr. Chukwemeka and Mr. Olumide, good morning. Please confirm if you can hear me and you can see my screen.
Yes, perfect. Here you can see your screen. It's okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Joseph, for the opportunity to showcase what I've learned so far within a couple of weeks. Okay. And it has been an incredible journey with Product Prof. So today I will be presenting what I have today. This is Flix app. It's a world of endless entertainment. And this is the product I've been able to develop within the course of my training with Product Prof. Okay, here's the table of contents. We'll be looking at the introduction, problem statement, product goal, research objective, scenarios, empathy map, target audience, go to market strategy, the SWOT analysis, and also revenue model and customer journey. Finally, we'll look at the prototype. All right. Okay. Basically, the name of the app is Flix app. When you hear Flix app, what comes to mind? We are looking at building an online ticketing app that enables users to book tickets for their movie and also locate the movie within a particular city or a particular region. So the introduction goes, a lot of persons have this incredible experience of feelings going to the movie sets to watch a movie with colleagues, family, even going as solo to watch a movie within a specified cinema venue. Some of them want to go to hear or to see the big picture of the screen. Some of them just want to hear the thunderous bars, and also some of them want to go there to, to perceive or to buy the popcorns and the rest. But sometimes getting there can be very difficult, dealing with a lot of issues ranging from queues everywhere, unpleasant feelings of getting late, and also the high ticket price. So these are the issues that the Flix app tends to address by all the things we have been able to put together. And the problem statement says, in today's world of purchasing movie tickets through tradition means often leads to inconvenience and efficiency. And here are some of the issues we have been able to identify. Users face challenges such as long queue, limited access to showtime information, difficulties in seat selections. So you can attest today in movies, some of us have attended various movie theaters, and you can confirm that on the booking app, you cannot see where you can select a seat. Some of us like being in the front seat, in the front row. Some of us like staying at the back. So this app tends to address you selecting a particular seat of your choice at the movie center. Here's the product goal. The primary goal of this project is to develop a state-of-the-art movie ticketing application that that connects with the users, especially that purchase a ticket, by providing the seamless and efficient, enjoyable experience anywhere you are. Right? This application aims to enhance user satisfaction, increase ticket sales, and streamline cinema operation through the following objectives. So we are looking at how we can, develop more user-friendly interface, comprehensive movie information. Okay, we also look at the real-time data information and also integration process. Finally, which is the most important, the secure payment process that many of us are afraid of using some of those ticketing apps today, right? We also tend to provide cinemas with an effective tool to increase ticket sales, and improve operational efficiency. I beg your pardon. So these are the research objectives. To confirm that the number of persons who books this ticket online, we want to know the number of persons that book ticket online. We also want to understand user behaviors and also understand their preferences with regards to movie ticket purchase. We want to get a feedback from them. We want to understand their behaviors. We also tend to analyze the current market for movie ticketing apps so that it will enable us to identify existing solutions and also their shortcomings. We can also provide what you call solutions to some of these issues. We also tend to research effective loyalty program or scheme that can help engage our customers very well. Here is our user personnel. We have Netia, who is a 20 years undergraduate student. She's not a big movie fanatic, but she loves going to movie. She loves going to cinema to watch movie. And her goal is she wants to enjoy movie trip with her friends. She also wants to reach the movie theater on time to avoid getting late due to traffic or because of late people in the group. She also tends to enjoy the delicious popcorn. A lot of these cinemas have delicious popcorn. That's her goal. And here is her pain point, her frustration. She had she had issue getting tickets. Sometimes the contacts or the people she gets there, or the people she or the app she use have this difficulty of selecting a particular seat of her choice, right? During the break, sometimes in the movie, maybe she go to ease herself, use the convenience. Returning back to her seat usually becomes a difficult one. So these are pain points. Then we have another user, Sandy, who happens to be a 24-year-old, but he is a researcher. He is a very big movie fanatic. He likes going to movie. He likes watching movies with friends. He likes going alone, so long as it's movie. So long as there's a new trailer that comes out, he wants to be the first person to go to movie theater to see it, right? But here is his frustration. Because of the high online fee, he thinks online app.
Hi, Samuel. Are you there? I guess we lost you now. Can you hear me? Oh, I guess that's a network issue. Samuel, if you can hear us, we can't hear you anymore. We can't see your screen again.
Oh, apologies. Just 1 minute. I had
Okay.
a glitch.
Problems at all.
Please confirm you can see my screen.
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay, Samuel, we can see your screen now. So that means continue here.
So it's perfect, right?
Yes, it's okay. Yes, yes.
Okay. Apologies for the breakout.
No problem.
So we intend to address some of this frustration of these users. That's what this app tends to do. And here is our empathy map. We have Goswill, Norma, and we also have Oluwaseyi Omotola. They have various concerns both on what they hear, what they see, and also what they think and what they feel as well. So for Goswill, she thinks that this app may save a lot of payments, payment details, right? That's what she thinks. And she also hear her colleagues complain about the seat issues, getting the queues in cinemas, also get information about untidy some of these cinemas are. And she also say she have this struggling of getting to a movie theater or cinema because of the queues. So basically, we are looking at the queues, selection of tickets, and one of the good things that this app does for you, you can be in a particular city and be able to select cinemas around you, and also select your city, and also select the showtime movie that you want to see. Here is our target audience. We are looking at professionals, we are looking at students, either for excursion, they can go alone, in groups. We are looking at bringing families so we can do their love. We are looking at bringing some other persons within the society to come and see this app. Okay, here are the competitor SWOT analysis. So we have two competitors here. I made reference to Film House, which is in Port Harcourt, and one Kada Plaza, which is also in Benin, and they're also in Port Harcourt. So they also have similar application, but the application, one of their strengths is customized meal kit. So when you go to their cinema, they have these customized meals kits. They have these established presence that people like about them, and they have convenience, but they have poor customer services. They have
Hello, Samuel. We can't share you again. You stopped sharing your screen also. Hi, Samuel. Can you hear me? Okay, I guess Samuel just dropped off the call. If we can't get him back, I feel somebody else will have to, you know, do his presentation. I hope Samuel joins back anytime soon. Hi, Precious. Hello, it's good to see you. Hello, Johnson. See you just joined this call. It's nice to see you. Hello, Ezra. I believe you guys are getting the value already. You can see, how some of our students are already, solving, building products that, that are very, very targeted towards solving problems in real life. And that's what we product managers do. We are like the saviors of the world. I'm sure Olumide will agree with me. Right? We are not competing with Jesus, obviously, or Muhammad, right? But we are the saviors, like the saviors of the present day world.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, great. Thank you. We solve problems for individuals, for organization, and that makes us very, very important in the tech ecosystem. So I see Samuel can't join anytime soon. I will just allow someone else go with the presentation so we don't get stuck here. So okay, Judith, are you there?
Yes, I am. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Judith. I would like you to go on with your presentation, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing my screen now. So let me know when you can see my screen. I hope I'm audible enough.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So can you see my screen?
Yes, please.
Screen. Sure. Sorry. I don't know what's going on here. Okay.
Okay, hello Judith. Are you
I'm
having?
no, I don't know what's wrong. What's going on?
I saw you. You shared your whimsical screen,
Yeah.
right?
And then I
So
don't know what happened. Let me try it again.
maybe you should share your whole screen so that it can be easier for you to just go to
Sure.
where your presentation is. If your tabs are not allowing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not giving me the option to even share. I'm not seeing the option to share. I'm only seeing cancel here, so I don't know what's going on. I was able
Okay,
to share
you know
before.
what I will do, right? I will share the screen for you. I think I have
Do
a
you have
presentation.
the updated one?
No, I don't. Can you drop it in the chat box? Drop the link in the chat box.
Sure. I'm sorry about this, guys.
Hello, Judith. Are you having difficulty sharing the link also? Okay, while Judith is trying to get that, Belumi, are you there?
Yes, I'm with you.
Please, Belumi, let's have your presentation, please.
All right. Just give me a minute.
Hi, Joseph. Hi, everyone. Can I try again?
Hello, Judith.
Yes, can I
Belumi,
try again? Okay, it's
okay,
fine.
that's Judith, right?
Yes,
Um,
please.
Belumi, are you still looking for something? Maybe Judith should just go straight.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's fine. She can go. She can go.
I still can't share, but Joseph, I've dropped it with you. I've dropped it on your chat, so maybe you help me share. I don't know. It's still not giving me the option to share. I can only see cancel when I try to share.
All right, just give me 1 minute. Let me present for you.
All right, thank you. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Yeah, so sorry about this. Good morning, is it morning? Still morning. Good morning, everyone.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry. I have to start from the beginning. Hi, everyone. Good morning. My name is Judith Okang. And first of all, I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to Joseph of Product Prof for giving me this opportunity. I never knew I could learn so much and do so much within the space of 6 weeks. And these 6 weeks have been very beautiful. It has been very insightful. I really learned a lot. So Joseph, thank you so much. So can everyone hear me? Hi.
Yes,
Am I
we can.
yes,
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you so much. So what I have here is I'm building, or rather what I have here is a function for a product that has to do with hair. Yeah, so I understand that we women, we love hair, we love to look beautiful at every given point in time. And then with the course of all of these, or what made me even go into the hair business and then having the idea to even think of having a hair application. I know we have so many hair vendors, we have the likes of we have so many hair vendors. I wouldn't want to mention here, but we have so many hair vendors. And if I look at it over time, some of them have to do with pricing, some of them have to do with authenticity. You don't get what you want. Some of them has to do with what I ordered versus what I got. And then it became very crazy and all of that. Then I had to start going into the market. I had to start sourcing. I had to start learning about this hair business and everything and how it really works and everything. I got to know the good ones to differentiate from the bad one. And I said, okay, this is a good idea. Then I started the business, and then products came in and I said, okay, we can actually work on it. I've actually bought hair on some application or some sites back then, and then I got rubbish and I was so mad at myself that I really know how to do this. Why am I still buying online? Not to bore you with the story. So this is our content. So we have the introduction to GDS, we have the problem statements, we have the product goals, user personas, we have the target audience, we have the customer journey map, we have the go-to-market strategy, we have the roadmap prototype, and then we have our revenue model. So like I said earlier, JD hair is for everyone. It's where you have your dream hair. It's a space where you have the opportunity to get what I ordered versus what I got. Like in the sense that what I order is exactly what I'm getting. You have the opportunity to get. There's transparency. There's transparency in this space. There's authenticity in this space. And then here over here or on this space, you have the opportunity to pick every style of hair. Like you're not limited. You are open to you're not limited to only one type of hair. We have extensions, we have wigs, we have them in different shades, we have all different types of hair. We have the coily, the bounce, just name it, whatsoever type of hair you want. So this is the space, this is what JD hair is all about. Here to satisfy everyone. Being a man, you can go to the site and get hair for your wives. Being a boyfriend, you can go there and get hair for your girlfriend. Being a working class woman that don't have the time, you can go there to get hair for whatever function you want to. Thank you. So these are problem statements. So despite the convenience of purchasing human hair extensions and frequent encountering challenges, like I said, it became it's a challenge for some people. Like I said earlier, quality, transparency, authenticity. It's very hard these days. Even when you go to Instagram, you start seeing people say, this is a hair I paid 250K. This is what I got and everything. Sometimes it's just it doesn't just go well with us. And thinking of the fact that you have made this payment, you're not even getting refund and all of that. So it's something for us to all think about, being a woman or somebody being in the hair space. I thought of, how am I going to make this better? How can I make it affordable and also durable, and also get transparency and also get authenticity for their money, hence the problem statement. So these are product goals. To establish a reputable go-to online destination, like I said, it's a user-friendly, to be a user-friendly application where everyone can shop. In as much as you're a hair lover, you can go there. Like I said, it has the ranges of different styles, texture, length, anything you want, but you know that you're having a unique quality of whatever you're buying or whatever type of hair you're buying from us. And again, we're also giving you also giving our customers the confidence. I know that sometimes we ladies, when you come out with some type of hair and you're among your peers and someone looks at your hair, they'll say, oh, this hair is luscious, oh, this hair is beautiful, this hair is luxury hair, and all of that we could tell. And then customer retention, which is key. Customer retention, which is key. We have to keep these customers coming back. That is the goal. So one thing is, once you have a good customer service, definitely you will always come back. There's something we used to you want to have a good customer service, you always want to come back. So it said that people forget what you say to them, but they will never forget how you made them feel. So we try to, and the product goal also under this customer retention is to try to make them feel better, feel acceptable. Like we should always be there for them 24/7 to attend to their needs. So with this the user persona. So we have Rachel. Rachel is 30 years old. She's single. She's a banker. She lives in Lagos and Nigeria. So Rachel loves wigs. She loves luxury. She loves beauty. She loves fashion. She loves social media and everything. So what kind of a person is she? So since she's somebody that loves all of this, she's always trending. She wants the good things. So her goal is to always look her best, to experiment different hairstyles and all of that. Where is the space for you? JD has the space for that. So to find reliable hair vendors online. And also what her challenge is, her challenges she always gets is that she doesn't get good quality, and whenever she purchases online, she's always having issues of not getting the exact quality of what she wants. So what her needs now, she needs a high quality, authentic hair product. She just wants where she can get good hair and where she can get value for her money, basically. So we also have Alicia, a 36-year-old. She's married with 2 kids. So her major problem is that Alicia wants something that is affordable for her. It's not everybody that can afford luxury, but you want somebody within your price range, something within your price range that you can afford. And the fact that she's a mother and have kids and all of that, she wouldn't want to start doing the market runs, going to the market and all of that. She just wants a space where she can get good hair and get everything she wants. Also, we have Emily. Emily is Emily is a student, yeah, and she's all about the gram, Snapchat, social media is her core. She's a content creator and everything. So what does she want? She wants a space where she can get beautiful hair, where she can still, her goals are to get where she can be trendy, she can experiment different looks and everything. Her basic interest is in fashion, social media, music, festivals, parties, and all of that, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, and all of that. But her challenges is limited budget, finding the reliable products online, and balancing academics and social life. So you can't tell her that, oh, maybe she has an event or she has the content to create and all of that, and then she needs to still get a good hair. So on JD Hair, she can quickly go to the application and get whatever she wants at her own convenience. So these are our target markets. We have the fashion forward professionals, we have the busy mom, we have the university student and young adults, we have events and occasion shoppers here, and we have also the beauty and fashion influencers. Please, am I with you guys, or are you guys with me? Can everyone hear me? Hope I'm not talking to my. All right, thank you very much. So this is my customer journey map. Yeah, there's a link to it anyways. So this is what it really looks like. This is very tiny. You may not be able to see, but I dropped the link underneath. So if you really want to see what it looks like, then yeah. So we have the onboarding stage. We have the payment stage, we have the so we have the onboarding stage, we have the purchase stage, we have the payment and delivery stage, and also we have the user experience stage. So we have the onboarding stage where you have to onboard as a new user. We have where you have the options to purchase. Like I said, on JD Space, once you've been able to onboard as one of our customers. Once you get to the purchase page, it is very clear, it is stated there. Once you are able to log in, it shows you the type, the length. It shows you, it comes out in color. It shows you everything you can think about hair. Any type of hair you want in this world, you have the opportunity to search for it. You will see it, to tell you to pick the color. And aside you seeing them in bundles, normally we would like to buy in bundles. On JD Hair, you see it on a mannequin, somebody already putting on the length of what you want. You see it in weeks, how it will look like, and it shows you different styling or ways you can actually style the hair. Because I noticed that over time, when it comes to women, most of them have problems with styling, and they be like, oh, the hair is not good and all of that. But when you actually style this hair, you know that, oh, it looks better. And also we have On this also journey here, we also try to give them, if you look at the from the journey map, once you try to select the hair, there's also hair products that comes with it, maybe how you can maintain the hair. We also give tips and all of that. Sorry about that. Then our go-to-market strategy. Yeah, we have the high quality content, where we have high quality content. That's content and marketing. We have the social media. We have influencers collaboration. We have email marketing. Yes, we can always send emails. Since you registered with your email address, we can always send you emails when we have and push up when we have notifications, when we have new products and all of that. Then we have paid adverts. That's on social media, Google app, we'll have Google ads. Then we have customer reviews and highlights, which is very important. So for every time you buy a hair, you must give your review and your testimonial, which is very important for customer retention and to bring in new customers also. So we have the loyalty program. It could be the loyalty program comes in. For instance, you're somebody that always come there to shop with us and all of that. Maybe you've done it it depends on how we want to do it when it comes to our marketing skills. So we can say, okay, you purchased like 10 times with us, or you have a bonus, or you have a discount and all of that. Then we have the referral program also. Once you refer somebody, there'll be a code and all of that. You can use that. Then we'll have the website optimization and then the user experience. Thank you. Then this is my roadmap. So this is what the roadmap looks like. So Q1, you should be able to do our product required documents, stakeholders alignment, release plan. And also we should be able to finish up with the onboarding, user profile. Then customers should be able to purchase or order their goods. And then the prototype should also be ready. However, for Q2, we have the payment integration, how payment is going to be made. We also have payment and order, and we have the delivery. We also have the look and the feel of the application, and also we have performance testing. So for Q3, we have pushing app notifications. We have the setting. We have the user experience column. We also have the WhatsApp integration. So for whenever our customers have issues, there's a space. If you go back to my customer journey map, there's a space that says user experience. That's to say, whenever you have issues, whenever you have feedback for us, you can also go there. So there's a WhatsApp integration that once you go there, you have an issue, you have a complaint. Once you just click on it, it takes you directly to a customer service representative who will attend to you. Whenever you have issues, maybe you want to know how to style your hair or something, you just chat us. We're always there 24/7 to talk to you. We have the purchase summary. We have purchase report, product walkthrough, and all of that. And also, there's a beautiful thing I did there when it comes to the delivery of JDA. It's also on my customer journey map. So once you want to deliver, once you ordered using your cards and you're ready to make payment, you get the option where you want to make instant payments or you want to make payment on delivery. So if you're making an instant payment, immediately, yes, you make the payment, a receipt is generated for you, and then yes, you put in your details where you want your goods to be delivered to, and then you have a tracking ID to know where your goods when it to be delivered to, just for you to track when and how it to get delivered to. However, when you click on payment on delivery, it generates an invoice for you, taking it to your email with a link attached to it. So at the point of the delivery person getting to your address, you go back to your email, and if you're satisfied with the product you're getting, you just click on it, and then you click on the receipt, it takes you to a payment platform, you pay. Once you make payment, it generates a receipt for you, and then you're good to get your product. However, this prototype, this is what it looks like when you come in. Welcome, it shows the logo, email address, password. You can log in. Then if you're a new user, you can get started. If you're an old user and you forgot your password, so when you're trying to create an account, this is what it looks like, and then this is what it looks like, the second one. And you request for your username or email, password, confirm the password, and then a link sent to your email address and all of that. You continue from there. Click on the prompt and then you continue. And then once you're able to log in, this is what the dashboard looks like. You can search, there's cards, and where you have this logo here is where you have so many items that you really want to pick from. Yeah. So we have our revenue model. So for our product sales, we have like 60%. For our subscription, we have 15%. For customization and personalization, 10%. Digital marketing and service, 5%. And affiliate to partnership, we have 10%. So when it comes to weeks, so the major products, the major revenue comes from the product of sales, or have our weeks, our extensions. And the good thing is that once you're trying to like you're picking that, okay, I want this particular wig, there's a product that comes along with it that you have to buy. That's the hair care product. Like for instance, if you have ladies here, when you say you want to buy a pixie core, definitely you need a very good conditioner that comes with it. So it just highlights it there that you can, the pixie core comes with the conditioner and everything, so you have to just buy accessories also that you may want to put on the hair. It's there. So yes, basically, so this is what we have for the subscription service for the hair. So it comes with a hair care box and all of that, loyalty programs, customized, so customized customization and personalization. So we can also customize your wigs and the extension depending on how you want it. Might not do the general stuff, but teach you how to do all of that. Yeah, so voila. So this is what it looks like, the chart of what it looks like. This is a chart of the chart of what the revenue model looks like. And yeah, these are the links to my customer journey map and the roadmap. So in case you want to go have a look at it, yeah, this is what it looks like. This is the link. And thank you guys. Where's my thank you? Why is it not coming up? Thank you. The last slide refused to show up. Sorry.
Okay. Well done, Judy. That's a very nice product. It's so interesting that in product presentations like this, you see some people build products around physical products. You see some build products around church. I think from the last Producthon we had from our last graduates, we had some people build mental health products, church products, church apps, football apps, football scouting apps. So it's so interesting. However, I have my feedback for Judy that I have some questions, but I would like Olumide to do the honors to ask questions and give feedback as it deems fit here.
Okay, great. How many minutes do I have? So I don't overshoot.
Maybe around 7 minutes. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, nice product. Something that I feel like at some point or with constant refinement might be able to achieve stickiness. My first question would be around your user personas. I saw this in the earlier presentation that got cut short, and I'm also seeing in your presentation is what market is this app for?
It's for the general market. Like I said, GD here is for everyone. It's for the general market. But basically, because we know that there are some people that are just natural hair lovers, you understand? So they can take the major market, but it is for everyone. I want to gift somebody that I know loves hair. I can go there. I want to gift the boss. I can go there and get hair and all of that. So it's for the general market, but firstly for people hair lovers.
I mean, in practical terms, you want to launch. You have a product. You're ready to launch. Where do you launch? Do you have a website that is open to everybody around the world? Are you ready to handle that logistics? How do you make sure that you're launching in a market that enables you to gain learnings? So when I ask what's your market, I'm thinking about it from a launch perspective. JD has been designed great works where who gets exposed to your product first. Are you exposing it to everyone around the world, or you have a specific niche market that you've identified as potential entry points for your product?
Okay, for now, I think I haven't had that discussion with myself. For now, it's just basically in Lagos because of logistics. For now, until when I can partner with maybe a trusted logistic company that can go far and wide. But for now, it's just within Lagos because I can handle that. Like I have a company that can handle within Lagos. So for now, it's just within Lagos.
Okay. So you're launching in Lagos, and then your learnings is really about logistics. Do you have other learnings? Because one thing I see that was missing was how you define success. How do we define the fact that this product was a success? And so I didn't see the success metrics there. And my question would be, what, so you're launching in Lagos just, and your learnings are just going to be around logistics, or you have other hypotheses that you like to test in the Lagos market before you scale?
For now, okay, for based on the learnings, or maybe okay, like I don't know if I'm actually answering this correctly. So,
Mhm.
like, well, I know I've attended so many hair seminars and all of that. I've attended a whole lot. I've attended most of all these Vietnam guys that come to Nigeria to sell their product and stuff. I've attended most of them. I'm on their groups. I'm on their emails and all of that.
Mhm.
So whenever they have good product, or whenever they have new product, I'm always prompted as one of their major customers to go in there and all of that. So I get from them.
So the only missing thing is really logistics. If I go back to one of the things you said in your product vision, I think it was a word that you mentioned was ethically sourced.
Yeah.
It's a very critical. So in my mind, is it that you already have that pipeline sorted out, and the
Yeah.
only thing that you need to test for Lagos market
Yeah.
isn't adoption, but really logistics?
Yeah, I have tested that. I bring in directly from Vietnam, like I said. Aside bringing there, I also have plugs directly here from. So I've tested that so far so well, and it's been going well. So it's just like I said, the logistics. And
Okay.
which can also be sorted out. Like you can partner. Like now, I partner with someone, but you know how logistics can be here in Lagos. It can be very crazy. You can tell someone can say, "Oh, I need this here within so time frame," and then it's being delayed. Although it is you get the time frame of within 24 to 48 working hours. Except there's an exception that the person says, "Oh, it's an urgent thing," then we fast track it. But the
Mhm.
time frame given for delivery is 24 to 48 working hours. Yeah. So like I said, logistics is I wouldn't like one of the major problems I'm having here, because these logistic companies can be very funny sometimes.
Okay, so that's the major one. Okay. Issue that I had um with your user persona is, and I also had it with the previous one, is that Rachel is white. And if you're launching in the Lagos market, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was thank you. That was an oversight, but thank you.
Okay. All right. Please. All right.
Possibly
Thank you.
looking for pictures and then we found that.
Okay. So I had to ask you if you were. That's what I was asking. Are you launching in the entire world?
Nah, not yet. For now. For now. But as time goes on, when we start growing bigger, of course, it will be everywhere.
Okay. Okay. All right. So the next place that I'm going to go is really around your target audience. So when I think about if I were to conceptualize your business, right? um, I would be equally bullish on two markets. I would be bullish on the girl who needs what she needs to get, who knows what she needs to get, who's looking for a particular thing in terms of, hair. And I would also be bullish on the boyfriend husband market.
Mhm.
For in your user persona, I cannot see any persona that relates back to the second market. I know that you had mentioned in passing, but if you
Yeah.
could walk me through quickly what a persona would be for that for the second market, that would be good. But I think that it's something that should have been included in your slides. But please walk me through.
Now,
I mean,
okay.
So,
I
Judith, I
just about to
expected
know.
it to have, sorry, Olumide, I expected you to have left your slide on until your
Oh,
introduction.
really?
Yes,
I
yes, that was
apologize.
no problem. It's fine.
Do I need to go back to the slide?
Mhm.
Yes, because I have feedback for you too, in
Wow.
case Olumide doesn't capture those parts.
Okay. Okay. So going to my screen.
You sound stressed. Take a deep breath.
No, I'm not. I'm fine. Ta-da. Yeah, so this is it.
All right. So Emily Johnson's white, Rachel's white, but I want to see. I see user personas that are essentially female.
Okay.
So if you can walk me through maybe just a rough mental sketch of what your male persona would be like.
Okay. I'll use Joseph
Mm-hmm.
as my case study. He has
Mm-hmm.
a beautiful wife, and then she loves hair, and it's her birthday, and Joseph doesn't know. Joseph wants to get her hair because she's a hair lover, and he wants to think outside the box because she cannot imagine that Joseph will buy me hair. He can literally get me any other thing. Yeah. So the goal of Joseph is to get his wife a beautiful hair that she would appreciate, not just
Mm-hmm.
any hair, a luxury hair that is luxury, has quality that is authentic. That when she sees, she will know that, oh, my husband got the best. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So let me just.
An adjacent question to that: do you think that married people, and this is very, very, I like to be very practical in what I'm designing. Do you think
Okay.
that married people give more gifts than single people?
Like I
So
said,
do you
it's like
think that the penchant would be for a married man to buy the hair, or a boyfriend who is trying to capture somebody's attention to buy the hair?
what can come in. Like I mentioned, I said boyfriends go to his girlfriend and wife to his
Mhm.
husband to his wife. I sell hairs to married men. I sell hairs to boyfriends that want to get hairs for their same spouse. So
Okay. Again, so and this is a bit of me walking you through the product thinking also versus product
mhm,
implementation. So
okay.
what do you think would make sense in your interactions? I'm sorry, my time is almost up. What do you think would make sense in your interactions with a boyfriend? How does he know what to buy? What are you provisioning in your app to make sure that people who do not know who do not have any idea know exactly what to buy?
Okay, we all know, first of all, we are going to use the names that are trendy when it comes to hair. Every man knows what we call bone straight, even though sometimes they don't know what it looks like. So we have to start using what is trendy, the trendy names. And then our customer service, like I said, is always available 24/7. You can always call us to walk you through. We can always be there to do the word of mouth marketing to you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So there's something in product called your paying customer versus your buying customer.
Okay.
Uh, a lot of times you find that your paying customers would be men, but your
Mm-hmm.
buying customers will be female.
Yes.
So when I structure the app, one of the things that I would do would be that I would make it possible for a lady to be able to purchase hair, but a man to be able to pay for it somewhere, or somebody somewhere else should be able to pay for it. And that brings me back to your payment system, right?
Okay.
Which you said is an email detached. Um, why is this not roadmapped as part of your app?
Well,
Was there any specific reason, or it was just a thing of choice, or yeah, like simple does it? So you walked me through. You said your payment system, you get an email, you see if you
yeah.
click on
Yes,
the
that's
email.
when you want to pay on delivery. There's an email for you. Once you click on the option to pay on delivery, a link and an invoice for what you have gotten will be
Mhm,
sent to your registered email. Yes,
mhm,
and then once it's time for or the delivery person comes to your location, you go back to
mhm,
the email and click on the link that was sent to you alongside the invoice. Then it brings up the payment platform for you, and then you make
mhm.
payment and then a receipt is generated for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, Great. I'll just round up. I think it's an interesting idea. I think that some of the revenue model needs to be fleshed out. The revenue versus
Okay.
feature model. If most of your um if most of your money is going to be coming from here, in a sense, you have a linear model. One thing that I'll find will be how can I make money from this app in a different way? What are the different things that you can see? Is it in my roadmap a place where people can try out, and it's very simple to do these days, where people
Mhm.
can try out hair extensions without having to have bought them. Can I bring down return rates using that? Uh,
Yeah.
right. How can I gamify the experience? Things around your loyalty models. One
Mhm.
thing I'd probably think about would be, okay, I think you had that, but I don't know if it's for the hair. I wasn't very clear.
Yeah, it
Subscription
is.
models. Do you have
Yeah.
um, that group discounts? And then alternatively, not alternatively, I mean, I would say in the long run, I'm going to one of the ways by which people create stickiness sometimes is by creating these self-serving loops within the
Yeah.
system.
Mm-hmm.
And one way that I'll think about it as we go is, can I and my friends own a bunch of wigs? Because we need
Hi.
There must be a network
people,
glitch.
and you know who is with anyone at any given time, and then
Yeah.
you can circle through. So these are the kind of ideas, and that way you start to create community in your app. And when you start to create community in your app, you get into what we call the self-serving loop, where
Yeah.
people gain value that join your app, the more exponential value you gain because now you're able to have community. So these are just sort of my, I would say, initial thoughts and ideas. Yeah, but thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the feedback. That will come in place as we keep growing bigger. We'll have that. But thank you so much. Thank you for the feedback. I do appreciate it.
Okay, Olumide, thank you so much for the feedback. Very, very, straight to the point and insightful. Judith, you got so good feedback. I'm sure you can
Yeah.
improve your product with that. Okay, the,
Yes.
the question I have for you is, you mentioned that you want to your product, help people, purchase a high quality hair, right?
Yes, please.
What will differentiate you from your competitors? Like, for example, people can easily buy their hair on Instagram. Why do you think they want to buy from you? Download your app or use your own web to buy from you.
Okay, to buy from me, most Instagram vendors do not give you the opportunity to pay on delivery. You've seen what you want to buy, you've ordered it, they've brought it to me, I've seen it, I can see the looks, I can see the feel before I am paying for this hair. No Instagram vendor will give you that. It's pay before delivery. But here you have the opportunity. And then because there'll be advert, Google ads, WhatsApp ads, sorry, WhatsApp yes ads, Instagram ads, and all of that. While doing that, and while we're doing those ads, it will be there that payments on delivery is also available. Do you understand? We do those ads so they can see also. And trust me, there's no one that sees pay on delivery that wouldn't want to grab that offer.
Okay, how about the issue of what I ordered versus what I got? How will your product tackle that?
What your other person, but that comes with now. That's where we have the customer feedback. So for every time that we give you a hair or we deliver a hair for you, you get a prompt message for you. You must give a feedback, please. You just have to give us a feedback on what you have received because I am sure of what I'm giving to you, definitely. So I'm sure of that what I'm giving you good hair. So I would just plead that you give us a feedback, and I'm sure that feedback would really go a long way because over time, if people don't get good feedback from a product, I don't think they will or would want to go. But there's sometimes you've gotten some things on like you don't even know about them, you've never used it before. But because of the feedback or because of what people have said, your customers' feedback or what people have said about that, but that is why you're getting it. So I believe that also would work.
Okay, great, Judith. I like everything you just said now. So for your revenue model, Olumide also already mentioned that I had issue with it, so it's not well fleshed out. I like the numbers because yes, a revenue model, we don't want to see words, we want to see percentages, numbers, figures, and that was really cool. So well done, Judith. You can stop sharing now.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the feedback. Thank you.
Okay. I'm sure Balumi is ready. Guys, we have Chukwemeka on the call now. Hi, Chukwemeka. Are you here? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you guys. Hi.
Okay, hi Chukwemeka. Thank you for joining us. So Chukwemeka is the head of product at Renmoney. So Chukwemeka will also be giving feedback and asking questions alongside Olumide. So that's it. So Oluwapelumi, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Please go ahead to share your screen and present.
All right.
Please, 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes.
All right. Can we see my screen, please?
Yes, yes.
All right. Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Sabi. We can still see my screen, right?
Yes, please, yes.
All right. Okay, the product I'll be presenting is Room Me. Room Me. So here goes my content: introduction, problem statement, product goal, research objectives, user persona, product map, target audience, customer journey map, go-to-market strategy, revenue model, and prototype. Okay, so basically, I'm just going to tell you what Roomy is about, what Roomy does. Roomy is an apartment, a room, and or a roommate finder software application or website. The basic point of Roomy is to bring sustainable solution to house hunting. We make house search less strenuous and easier for you. You're tired of words of mouth you hear every time. Oh, go to this place. This is where you get a better house, and then you get there, you don't like what you see, or it's just really daunting. I mean, if you've had to look for house in a place before, moreover in a new city, I don't know how many of us have had to be there, but it is very, very tasking. You spend yourself, your energy, your mental strength, your physical strength, you spend everything. So how does Rumi do this? It does this by linking agents, landlords, leases, basically people in charge of these housings, these listings. It connects them with the lessees, the buyers, the renters, knowing their financial budget and the kind of house types that they have. So this allows for easy conversation and negotiation between both parties. So with Rumi, we can say goodbye to housing headaches and we can say hello to a seamless search experience. Okay, so the goal of Rumi is to create a seamless and user-friendly housing experience. As I said earlier, you connect apartment seekers with reliable roommates and ideal apartments. And of course, it makes the process of finding a home stress-free, efficient, and enjoyable. Here goes my problem statement. So I have a couple that just recently relocated to a new city. For example, Tanya relocates from Bayelsa, Yinagwa, or Gombe, Borno. We know those states where, you know, it's a refugee camp kind of place and you need to be sent back to somewhere safer. And he's in a new city. He has to appear to his place of primary assignment as soon as possible. But Tani is stranded. He doesn't have his place yet. More so, a place he's not familiar with, an entirely new local government. And Tani needs a place to stay. He needs a place to live, at least for the duration of his service here. And what Tani wants is a 2-bedroom apartment that he can live alone or he can share with someone. But Tani has the challenge of this house searching being stressful. It's physically, it's mentally exhausting for him. And moreover, it's financially tasking. Why? Because he has to go out every day. Even when he streamlines his search on Google, on wherever he thinks that he can find likely houses, there are no candid results for Tani. And this makes him frustrated, tired, sad, and hopeless. So the my research objectives for Rumi, what are the This is to identify the most significant pain point. As I said, Tani's pain point and his challenge basically is sad, is feeling down, hopeless, and tired, and that's because it's a daunting experience for him. He has not been able to get just what he wants. He has not been able to get the right apartment, the right place to stay. So we determine the characteristics and the preferences of my target audience, behavior patterns, and the house in it, what kind of house he wants, and what comes with it. Then to also explore the current housing marketing trends. Yes, we have applications like Rumi, but we know that they are at a considerable amount. We can't say that we have them in the hundreds or in the millions. So this brings Rumi on the housing market to, like gain its stance and then improve over time. And of course, to assess all the potential impact of Rumi. My user persona, I have two user persona. The first one is Anthony, which is a banker. Anthony is an influencer. He is a baker, wants to be a celebrity baker. And now Anthony usually teaches students online. He teaches them how to bake, like the theoretical aspect. When he's not influencing baking brands, that's what he's doing. But Anthony wants a studio apartment because he needs to bring his students on site. He needs to see their skill set. He needs to teach them that this is how it works. So Anthony wants a place that he can create content as an influencer, create content with his students, and also push out the product he's making as a baker, cakes, pastries, and all of that. But Anthony is so busy, and apart from the fact that he's busy, Anthony knows just how much stress it is to, actually look for an house, especially something like a studio apartment. So Anthony's challenge is the hassle of house hunting, and more so that he hasn't found a place that appeals to him yet. So my second user persona is Adeoti Lois. Lois is an entrepreneur. She's an animator and a real estate agent. When Lois is not animating, she's real estate agenting. Now, Lois has listings with her, but Lois feels like our product hasn't gotten to a larger audience, and Lois wants to reach a larger audience. And she also doesn't always want to go to places physically to, actually make her clients see what she has. She wants a platform that can be a kind of show glass that this is what I have, this is what I have for you, these are the kind of apartments I have for you, this is the estate I have in hand for you. I have good model for you, but I don't always want to be present physically. And she, at the same time, she wants to reach a large number of people, as I said. So Lois gets to use Rumi to sign in and upload the apartments, the houses, the service apartments, the shortlets, everything that she has, just so that, knowing fully well that there are people that would register and there are people that would take interest, and then she can build our audience and also gather more sales with time from there. So this is my roadmap. It is not I'm trying to look for a way to make it clear, but while I do that, please just give me a minute. Okay, so I think I have it here. Can we all see this, please?
I'm struggling to see it actually. I can't.
Okay, so we go from, how is this? Is this better?
Yeah, I think that might be better. Maybe you need to zoom in and then you can take us through.
Okay, all right. So here goes my beginning stage where we develop and launch the minimum viable product, basic features, roommate matching or reading, search functionality. You can message people in-app, you can connect with them in-app, you can just do majority of, oh, I saw that you have this place. I'd like to know, I'd like to, can I see pictures? What is the update on this place? Where are you located? And other features like that. And then we move to visiting and viewing and visiting schedules, which is basically that, as I said, you can actually, after speaking with the person in app, either messages or call. You can even call and then see what you have before you make a physical visitation with the person. Then we have onboarding, you log in, the user registration and profile creation, your name, your last name, your email address, your phone number, you create the account. And then for further verification processes, we have the NIN verification. Then we have filtering options, because one of the things Rumi does is it gives you the permission to, like, it just basically lets you make your choice of apartment. Oh, I'm in this city. You don't, I'm in this city. It just connects you to maybe agents according to your budget, according to the location you want, and then you can team up with them and then find what you want with them, and you just have a meeting with them. Yeah, introduce in-app video calls for live apartment viewing and walkthroughs. That can be a kind of 3D model thing. And then, yeah, expand to new markets and cities, enhance security features. For example, your addresses, other ID documents, your licenses, biometrics. Then please hold on. I don't know why this is hidden. Yeah, so we develop virtual reality apartment viewing feature and other premium services. Then we move to the designing. So design and launch the MVP with a user-friendly interface, develop referral and incentives, we enhance user profile, messaging features. You develop a community forum for users, because we actually have roommates. So it is not just people that are looking for apartments, there are also people that are looking for roommates. So you want to share your experiences with people. Oh, this is how I got roomie. Oh, this is what roomie has done for me. This is how far roomie has made my life easier and all of that. And then integrate with payment gateways for secure transaction. You integrate with popular apartment listing platforms as well. Then we also explore partnerships with like other products like Rumi, or other partners like Rumi. Then we conduct user feedback collection, market research, perform testing for our MVP at that stage it is. Then we get feedback from the testing that we perform. So our feedback makes us know what to do better, what to add, and what to remove. Okay, so that's my product map. And yeah, we're back to doing this. Okay, my target audience: students, space seekers, property managers, businesses, digital nomads. Students, basically, I'll give this example. When I was in school, there's a place they call student area, Tanke, Ajanoku, like that. We already know that, oh, you're looking for maybe a self-con, a one-bedroom flat, a this and that. This is your go-to place. This is where you're going to get it. So we know that definitely students always need places to stay. And most of the time, they would always want to share with people. So yeah, students are definitely our target audience. Digital nomads like us, we are literally in maybe our various houses or wherever we are, and we are just like getting this done online. Whereas in another situation, it could have been, okay, let's make this physical. Would have to, if we had to make this physical, would have to rent a place just for the benefit of doing this. But then there's actually no need for that. But so digital nomads like us, if we don't have to like do too much outside. Sorry, I made a mistake with that explanation. I beg your pardon. Okay, so if we don't have to do too much outside, we basically just have a place that we can, be in our space and just enjoy our space. Relocation seeker brings me back to my problem statement, which is Tanya the pauper that wants to relocate to a new place. So travelers, for example, we have places like service apartments, shortlets, and then you're traveling to a place for maybe the first or the second or even the third time. But because you have certain places that this is the city I'm coming to, this is where I would like to stay, there is always availability of apartments, of shortlets there for you to use and just stay for whatever duration that you're staying for. So this is my customer journey map. Let's go through the link very quickly. Please, can we see my screen still?
Go ahead with fun.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So here it goes. So this, it begins from my landing page where it opens up to slide saying welcome. We sign up or we log in. There's an easy close down page that shows new year, sign up with Google or email or number. Already have an account, you log in. So new signees create a profile, accept terms and conditions in highlights, including first name and every other information. Pop-up message, you continue your verification where you fill in your name, gender, and all of that. So searching, the available apartments are searched for by who needs them according to preference profile, and the filter results, they take the best of the one that appeals to them. Someone finds what interests them, and that ends searching. So when they find what interests them, of course, they click the profile of the landlord, the leasers, or roommates with their interests. They initiate conversation with them. They schedule their viewing virtually before going to have a physical meeting. The leaser or the landlord shows a customer virtual life of the apartment. And this is negotiation where they meet, they sign contracts, they have agreement. So from there, the customer is allowed to move in and set up his or her place. And of course, there's an extra feature I decided to chip in. Okay, we have ongoing support. We are a customer centric application, so definitely, and you can always reach out to us for anything. So there's this extra feature of fix up. What fix up basically does is it entails category of like handymen, minor contractors. They help with your renovation, your detaching, your fixes. They just really make things around the house easier for you. That's like a mini feature right now. So that's my please excuse me. That is my customer journey map. I go to strategy, involves content marketing, social media, influencer partnerships, paid advertising, analytics and optimization, customer support. Basically, content marketing with information, blog posts, social media. We engage the social media applications that we have. For example, maybe we have on X, we have on Instagram. We are just engaging, releasing posts maybe per every 2 weeks, per 1 week. Influencer partnerships. If we remember that one of my user persona is Anthony, that is an influencer, is a baker. So, for example, Anthony gets to enjoy Rumi, and then we call Anthony, yo, what's up? You enjoyed using Rumi. How about we like secure and influencing, a kind of branding with you, so you influence the application, the product. So, paid advertising, Google ads, Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads, and so on and so forth. Because I'm running out of time, this is my revenue model. So we have who pays, what is paid for, how is it paid, and who pays. We have basically the people in need of the product pays, the room bookers, the property managers, whomever needs, the students, the businesses, pays for this product because they need whatever the product is offering. So what is paid? Booking fees, commission, subscription, advertising fees. What is paid for? They paid for the rooms they book, the apartments that they are renting, access to premium features, advertising or sponsored listings. And how is it paid? Online payments, invoicing, bank transfers, recurring payments. Oh yeah, I could not fix this in that. So this is, yeah. So how much is paid? Of course, we can't say exactly how much is paid right now because this has not gone off. So this is like, just booking fees, a percentage of the booking value. We can say, for example, 5 to 7%, 10 to 20%, subscription fees, maybe a flat monthly or annual rate, and advertising fees. And lastly, my prototype. And I'm going to see how I can make this clearer. Please just give me a minute to make my prototype clearer for you to see. Okay. Here goes my prototype. Can we see this, please? Please, if you can see this,
Yes,
can
we
we?
can.
All right. Okay, good. So here goes my prototype. I think it's a little bit, yeah. So this we just have something about Rumi, just like, at the top of the page, showing that, yeah, you are in the app already or on the website. So you click get started. It brings you to a page where you can either sign up as agent, landlord, or as the lessee. And then we ask if you've been here before, you log in. But if you've not been here before and you decide to sign up, it brings you to this page. That's a mistake. First name, last name, email address, phone number, socials, password, confirm password. You accept terms and conditions. And terms and conditions is highlighted, of course, because we need you to go through it before you sign up. So if you're logging in because you've been here before, you just need to put either your email address, phone number, username, socials, password, remember me, maybe forget password, and you log in. So when we welcome you to the application, you have to complete account setup verification, because we don't want people buying from scammers. We want to know that you are verified. Your NIN, you just basically feel like a database. Click for Face ID means if we've used certain fintech applications before, we would realize that they'll make us do a live video that covers all our face, just to know that, okay, we are actually like real people. We can identify you. So this is the basic starter pack, your budget in area. We want to know your preferences so that we can be able to streamline your options, your city, your location, your house type. Do you want a 2-bedroom, a self-fund, whatever it is you want. So for me, home finder and occupy home, it basically means, for me, I just want an apartment for myself. No sharing, no nothing. And home finder is basically someone that has an apartment but wants a roommate. And the occupy home is somebody that they both need to like get a place together. So like roommates need to get together to like occupy an home. So that brings me to the end of my presentation. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great job, Palumi. I actually enjoyed your presentation. Just one feedback before I allow Olumide and Chukwemeka to give you feedback and ask questions. So for
right.
your customer journey mapping, I felt like, which is actually the right thing, right? You were supposed to use some of the right shapes for different points, and because those shapes actually have meanings. I'm sure you have learned this in class. Maybe it was an oversight from you. This, you need to go back and refine your customer journey mapping, right? For decision, it is a pyramid, right? So it is very important you check these things out, so we won't be having confusions when you are talking to your development team, especially you are having this conversation with your product designer. So yeah, so I'll allow Olumide to go first. Olumide, I'm sure you have questions, you have feedback. Please, if you can manage the time within the 7 minutes. Thank you.
No, I think Chukwemeka should, because
Go
I
first.
dropped off for most of
Go first.
my internet went.
Okay. That works. Chukwemeka, please, you have the floor.
Awesome. I'll go first. Pelumi, first off, good job. And see, put in quite a lot of effort. But I'm not yet convinced on the product discovery that had been done here. So typically, if you're setting up a new product, the most important aspect is how much product discovery you have been able to do and what kind of insights informs what you want to build. Because I'm not clear on what the key problem is you're solving for the agent. That's one. I'm also not clear on how you plan to address the homeowners, like addressing the supply side of this business. So you have gone very detailed on the demand side, which is the people who need the apartments, who need a roommate. So what are you doing in terms of people who would make those houses available already? That I didn't see that there. And then there are competitors who are already doing this. You didn't give me any insight into what they are doing, how they are failing, and how what you're doing is going to optimize on what they have already done. That's another thing I also didn't see. In terms of the structure of the presentation, it seemed, yes, you started out very well identifying that you would do research, but the output of that research that should inform your USP, which is the unique value proposition that you bring on the table. I can't see it coming out clearly. So breaking this down, if you look at like a Netflix, there are so many streaming apps. People go to Netflix because of the quality of content in there. So what is the strategy to make this platform have enough homes that people want to rent out in the first place for your users to see? That's one. Then when you now also dig further, what is the incentive for the agent? What's the incentive for the homeowner? The incentive for the consumer is very clear. So that's first off what I noticed. And then in terms of if I now go into what you're trying to build on your roadmap, so typically using Agile, I normally prefer the now, next, later as opposed to having time boxed Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, because some things that you put out to do later down the road in the roadmap, in the product roadmap, are not yet very clear, and it's an iterative process. So you pretty much start. I'm telling you, like when you really want to do this, you will see that you need to go and do a bit more research to find out really what works. What's the key problem that you need to solve for the agent for them to be interested in this? What's the key problem you need to solve for the homeowner? And even if I'm coming into your app, so if you go to a GG, because these are all online real estate where you go to see things people might be interested to pick up. Or if you go to a castle, because what you're looking at is maybe something like that, you would notice that GG has an app, GG has web. They only bring in registration when you have showed enough interest. They don't start you out like that because your flow seems to assume that everybody is already vested to go through that rigorous onboarding experience. I know for the security of everyone on your platform, you want that done, but you want to lure them in first. So you might want to consider having them first assess the properties, and then maybe when they want to get more information, then they have to sign up. So I think those are the first set of things I would say to manage time and also allow Olumide and Joseph give you feedback as well.
All right, thank you so much. Can anyone hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Chukwu Emeka. So I'd like to say first of all that I think I caught a few things. I didn't get a lot of things, but I didn't want to interrupt you while you were speaking. Another question I have is everything you pointed out, I'd like to be certain that there are questions thrown at me to answer you. Are they?
So there are questions. So basically, the way I would want you to look at products, you must not have all the answers immediately. Those are questions to get you thinking along certain direction that I assume that you may not have really put in enough thought process into. But if you have answers for them right away, that would be fine as well. If you don't, it's okay. It's basically to point out gaps where you would want to also put in effort to make sure that when you launch your MVP, is a success.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, but I mean that sounds like it's something you take along with you, to make more research to consider in your product development journey.
Yes, most definitely, Mr. Joseph. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Chukwemeka, thank you very much. That was so insightful. I also, picked some points there, and I'm sure everybody on this call, we are all getting value from this session. Olumide, do you have any further, feedback?
Oh no, the only one I wanted to add was around the onboarding, because that's the one I had come on to meet because of my internet issues. And I do agree with you, Kwemeka. I mean, having people go through a rigorous process without first, you're just going to see a lot of churn at that point. So it's best to find a way in the journey mapping to make sure that they can already find value and they need to go through that process. But yeah.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Okay, thank you, Olumide. I'm sure that that's it for Olumi. So we have Bemi on the call. Bemi will be doing our presentation. Hi, Bemi, are you there?
Can anybody hear me?
Hi, we can hear you.
So,
We can hardly hear you, actually.
my network is kind of bad, so
Network is bad. Okay. Can you go ahead to share your screen? So guys, while Bimi is actually sharing our screen, I just want to inform as many of us on this call today that these are graduates from the beginners program, right? This program is a product management for beginners program, right? And this program can help you gain the fundamental knowledge of product management, whether you have a technical background or not. Even if you studied Yoruba in school, English in school, you studied accounting, and you want to be in tech, or even studied engineering, no matter what you studied, we take you from the fundamentals, from what product management is, what product managers do, to being able to do this kind of presentation that you can showcase to prospective recruiters that you can actually work as an associate product manager and learn and grow in your journey, as a product manager. That's that. But for professionals, practicing product managers that are on the call already, we are launching our product management leadership program as very, very soon. In a few weeks, we'll be launching that because we've been getting a lot of requests around, I'm a beginner already. I'm a product manager already. I just want to upskill, and I'd like to, see how I can tap into the opportunities here at Product Profs. So yes, we're going to be launching that very, very soon. If you'd like to, join our pipeline to see how how some of our programs are, we have a pre-recorded short video on our website. I'm going to be dropping the link in the chat box now, where you can see a short recorded video of the basics of product management, and you can learn from there and can see how you can progress with other things, right? So I'll drop the link in the chat box. Okay, it's in the chat box right now. You can click on that link to check us out and check the free recording, right? So I think Bimi is still trying to get a network together. So while Bimi is trying to get our network back, I'll just go ahead to share my slide and show you some things we do and we offer our students here. So once again, I really thank Chukwemeka and Olumide for creating time to join this session, right? Because it's not easy to get top product leaders like this to give back to the society. It really means a lot. We are trying to make sure that we have as many Africans and people of color transition in the tech ecosystem and see how well they can improve their livelihood, right? So I'll quickly tell you how our program structure is. As you can see from our presentation, our trainings are hands-on trainings, and you learn from practicing professionals. In fact, I take about first 4 classes before other trainers practicing product managers and senior product managers take the remaining aspect of the training, right? And then you also work on portfolio building. As you can see, from the presentation today, you see that many of these guys can use tools like Miro, Extensio, Figma, and the likes to, get some results out. We also make sure that this presentation they have done is something they can showcase to, during their interviews, their product management interviews or internship interviews, right? Or they're trying to transition within their organization. They can attach this to their certificates when they apparently get certificates from us. So these are the kind of things you do. So how we support our learners, we make sure that you are join the community. We have our community where we have opportunities. 3 months ago, a very close friend of mine who is also building his own startup reached out to me and said, Joseph, please, we need junior product managers that can work in our organization, right? And I would like to tap into the talent at Product Profs. And what we did was to do interviews for some of our top performing students and see how we can make sure that they get these opportunities. And yes, they did get the opportunity, and it was really, really cool. I will not go into the money aspect, right? Let's keep that very confidential. But we have this kind of opportunities. We won't say we'll definitely give you a job. We are promising you a job, but we also make sure that you learn how to position yourself on LinkedIn, right? You revamp your CV. You have CV review sessions where you see how you can improve your CV. We also give you letter of recommendation when you need it, right? In cases where you need letter of recommendation to see how to actually prove that you actually passed through a faculty like ours. We give you a letter of recommendation. And if you are also applying for a global talent visa, we've had some of our speakers, one of our speakers reached out to me one time and said, Joseph, I'm applying for global talent visa. I need a letter of recommendation. And yeah, it was good because he is part of our community also, right? So these are the kind of things you can get access to. Then I'm quickly tell you that our next class begins on the 1st of June for the product management for beginners program, begins on the 1st of June. And this class runs for 6 weeks, 6 weeks live classes. They are not pre-recorded classes. You interact in class, you have conversation, and it is actually they are virtual classes. Then you have another 2 weeks to prepare for your own Producthon, where you do presentation just like this, and you have top leaders like Chukwemeka and Olumide on the call to give you feedback, to ask you questions and so on. So if you have questions, you can send a WhatsApp chat to the number on your screen. You can also send email to admin@productprof.com. You can check our website, productprof.com. Please feel free to to do all of this. And yeah, we are very, very ready to accept you into our faculty. So I would like to check again if Bimi is on the call. Bimi, are you ready? I guess Bimi is really having network issues. Okay, before we leave, I would like Chukwemeka and Olumide to give some insight into the product ecosystem, some parting words to encourage as many guys that are on this call today, to make them see how they can start from, where they can start from, and how the journey can be. Maybe some 5 minutes, talk to encourage them and tell them about the reality. I would like Olumide to go first. Hi, Olumide, are you on the call?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Oh wow! So 5 minutes. Just about the journey. Product for me is a. I love the role. I love the role because it's a complex role. It's a role that allows you to use every part of your brain. I always say that the product or head of product in an organization is sort of like a CEO without powers, right? And and I feel it's very complex because you have to make decisions or you have to make prioritizations that are insane. You have to know what to take out. You have to know what to kill. Before I joined, got into product. I used to hate Google so much because they always killed my favorite products. They killed Inbox at some point, and then they merged some of the features into Gmail. But as I got into products fair, I sort of started to understand, it's about the roadmap, it's about the thinking. As the product person, you're very close to the engineers, but you're also close to the business, you're close to the commercials. You're thinking about how do you implement stuff, how do you build stuff, but you're also thinking about how do you achieve a business goal. But ultimately, you are the representative of the customer. Your job is to find a way to figure out what the customer wants and give them what they want, right? Irrespective of what business people are saying or irrespective of what engineers are saying, which is something I find very critical because metrics then start to play a very huge role, right? What do you measure? How do you measure? When do you measure, right? What are you like, at some point, you really need to sit down and say, hey, this is how I'm going to measure success. But it's also not clear cut. I come from a very mathematical background, so I always know that metrics are just an approximation of reality. It's not reality, it's just an approximation. And sometimes your approximation is wrong. And you take all of this, but you still have to make split-second decisions about, what to push out and what not to. Product is also very good because one of the things I say back in my organization is that I'm a glorified babysitter. And that is, you also need the interpersonal skills to know how to say no without being offensive. But you also need, to relate with people, to see their viewpoint, empathize with them. Well, you have to see the pain that they're feeling. Business people are not just trying to kill you. They are going through certain pains. The customer wanting something isn't just trying to stress you. They're going through it. The engineer is saying, nah, 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 this is going to take 5 weeks. And then you're like, nah, 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 it's unacceptable. And then they start to tell you a lot of things. It's because they're going through it. So in a sense, it's all about looking at all these viewpoints because you're the guy in the middle. You're the person in the middle, the decision maker, the person who is going to make decisions on behalf of the customer. And this is the point where you need to take it all and make decisions. Apart from, I know you've learned a lot of the theory. I can sit down and tell you about theory. I can sit down and tell you about product vision, product strategy. I can sit down and tell you about prioritizations. But really, I just want to tell you like what you see on ground. You have to find a way to relate with people in a way that you don't get offended too much. But in that sense, ultimately, you are the representative of the customer. I come from a very unique place, and I know that some people are saying, "Oh, maybe I have a different background." I come from a very unique place. I was an engineer. I started as an engineer, then I became a researcher. I did my master's, I did a PhD in AI. Then I got halfway through it, like working in that field, and realized I didn't just want to build product. I didn't just want to write the code. I didn't just want to design it. I wanted to really build it from commercial perspectives and also technical perspectives. But there are different kinds of product managers. There are some product managers that are heavy on the business side. You have to know everything, but there's some that are really heavy on value prop. There's some that are heavy on commercial metrics. And there's some that are heavy on technical metrics. There's some that are more on the technical side. I always encourage, people who are getting into, try to master both ends and see where you gravitate towards when you get, better in the field. But I also want you to understand that your starting point doesn't stop you from becoming the best product manager that you can be. I had a conversation last night with a guy who started from Covenant and then became a product manager at Intel, and then became a technical product manager at Facebook. And right now he's CEO of a company, but he's also very technical in his build. You can be that person. Everyone has their journey, but the thing is, we take the knowledge and we realize and we know that we are the representative of the customer, and we distill it down, have empathy. Sky's our limit. Oh, sky can't limit us. Thanks.
All right, thank you very much, Olumide. That was very, very insightful. I loved everything you spoke about, especially the part of every product manager have their strength, right? It can be stronger at the business side, the commercial side, or the technical side, and so on. So thank you so much for that. I'm sure that must have spoken to somebody's will I say pinpoint? Allow me to use pinpoint. Okay. Chukwemeka, please, we'd like to hear from you also.
So I want to first start off with saying that there was something Olumide said that I want to what's the word? To make sure I amplify, which is that the product manager is like the CEO without powers. Please, the without powers, you have to say it a bit louder. Without powers, really, because I'm happy now product management is a thing everyone is interested in. When we started being called product managers, I was a PM. I think my first PM role was about 14 years ago in banking. And at that point in time, when I reached out to product school and I was saying, yeah, hey, I want to do a course on product managers. I said, okay, what have you built? The product managers in the bank, you're not building anything. You're just managing one financial product. So I struggled to explain that, okay, I'm the PM for one of the bank products. So my point is, first, there are so many facets to product management. I've done product management across banking, across telecommunications and fintech. And what a product manager means in each of these different industries is totally different. So when we call product managers and then the expectations you have, so a product manager in Sabi, for instance, working with Olumide, who has an engineering background and better has this technical depth up, or be prepared to start going in that direction. Because, yeah, you're going to deal with people who at the very least, expect you to understand how to test out APIs or things like that. Now you come to banking, they want a functional PM. They want someone who is business savvy, should understand the model, how you drive retention, how you grow the balance group, irrespective of the fact that we're calling you a PM. So it means different things in different places, but some things hold key, and that is that you're like the CEO without power. So everybody expects you to get things done, but nobody who you're meant to influence reports directly to you. So communication skill is top notch. So I even look at the way the students present, and I will say, okay, this guy has what it takes. Or because communication is really, you must get people excited about your ideas, even for stakeholder alignment to happen. And then aside that, the next thing is that you're the representative of the customer. So you should be very, very heavy on your product discovery. Like the other steps, people can help you. Stakeholders can help you. The engineers will even let you understand how best to build stuff. But when you don't have the proper insight in the very first place, it's bad. And it comes out at the end of the day when you build out your MVP and then the product fails. And for context, from Google, all the top companies that we use as our North Star in product management, they have quite a number of products that are in the graveyard that failed. Nobody just knows because you're seeing the successes. So the point is, you should see it as an iterative process, meaning that no matter how passionate you are about your project or your product that you're building at this point, be prepared to pivot if you see contradictory data or data suggesting that your idea might not really be the next best thing after jollof rice. Just be prepared to do that. And data is your friend. There's nothing that beats having product data in place to inform decision making. So when you see, I hear Olumide to talk a lot about what are your key success metrics. You should define them from the start and understand how that aligns with the overall business vision. So there are some questions like when I was discussing Pelu, I didn't just want to ask her too many questions because, okay, yes, how are you going to make money from all this? Because that's one question I think you didn't answer. Okay, this person pays. If I just pay and the person gets, so what am I doing for building this app and all this? So what do I get? So there's a lot that you need to figure out. So strategic thinking also very important. And you finally get successful with this product So the features you build or the supporting systems you're using, how does it scale? How does it scale? You don't want to make decisions that down the road you realize that that decision was a bit narrow, and now you've already built on top of it, and you have to go rebuild everything from scratch. So I think those are just a few words I would say to complement what Olumide has already told all of us, because the truth of the matter is it's a journey, and I'm happy more people are getting interested in product management. At a point in time, I remember back in the day defending how I'm not in marketing and I'm not in sales, because people didn't really understand where products stood in the scheme of things back in the day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chukwemeka. I really love that last statement. You know, battling, telling people, explaining to people how you are not in marketing and in sales per se, right? And trying to position who you really are as a product manager, except you are in the system and you really understand, you know, how it works, right? Yeah, thank you. Okay, so guys, I really want to, I want us to appreciate Chukwemeka and Olumide. They've, shared from their wealth of knowledge. I'm really happy to, have them on this call. I'm sure we all got value on this call today. Okay, Oduyomi, you have a question. You're raising your hand. Please, you can unmute and ask your question.
No, I don't have a question.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
mistake.
Oh, okay, no problems. That's fine. Okay, so please, guys, I would encourage you to follow Chukwemeka and Olumide on LinkedIn. I'll be showing those are their names on LinkedIn. You can check them out on LinkedIn. You can follow them. You can follow some of their content, insightful content that they will be engaging on or posting on their site, on their pages, because these are the kind of guys you should be following. You should be part of the product ecosystem by following, by interaction and the likes. It will always, nurture you and nurture your knowledge, improve your abilities. And guys, I will always tell you, you have to continuously learn. Read articles on Medium, follow, professionals like Chukwemeka and Olumide, read content they engage on, read their contents too, and so on and so forth. And you can always improve yourself and become a better product manager. So guys, it's really great to have you on this call today. I'm sure you got value. I also got value, and that's the end of today's session. I'm sure many of us want to rest. We want to go to our parties if we have any. Let's have fun today and prepare for a brighter future. See you all at the top. Bye, guys.
My Fun Entertainment Best Promoter.
More music at ZagaEmpire.com.
You are about to be taken on a magical trip out of the planet with the